A fun little question from Sam Curtis. With all the success of Captain 2, do you think DC and WB is rethinking their release date? I hope not. I want a war.
Oh, yeah? I mean, look, I've said this all along. I mean, for those of you who don't know, as of right now, Captain America 3 and Man of Steel 2, Batman vs. Superman, are scheduled to come out on the same day. That ain't gonna fly, pardon the pun. But make no mistake about it, Batman vs. Superman will win that weekend, yes. But guess what? Marvel can afford to make less money than they would have opening weekend. Warner Brothers DC needs a lot of attention on Batman and Superman. They need to knock it out of the park, and they need to crush it on opening weekend. While I do believe Batman vs. Superman would win that weekend, I believe they are far more in a position that they need to move off that date. I really believe Batman vs. Superman needs to move off that date, especially with Captain America 2 being one of the all-time greatest comic book movies I've ever seen. Especially with that being the case. And the Russos are returning for Captain America 3. It's going to be an amazing film. And I think it's a very observant question you're asking. With the success of Captain America 2 and how good it is, should Warner Brothers blink and move out that date? Because remember, Marvel did announce the date first. So I would say they need to move. Warner Brothers needs to move. Schnepp?
I say keep that game of chicken and let them smash into each other.
And give us the greatest opening weekend in history.
I think I'm of the mindset that it's only which one am I going to see first. I'm going to see both movies. I think it's the biggest win for any comic book fan.
Film fans, yeah.
Film fan, action fan. It's a double feature weekend, which, look, they're both going to win. Somebody's going to chip into somebody else's cheddar. That's just going to happen.
Yeah.
You're right. Batman vs. Superman will be the box office #1. Does Marvel care about not being #1 with Captain America? I don't think so.
They care, but not as much.
Right. I think I think more so they're going to be like, we're not moving. Shield firmly in ground. Come at me. It's like that's really how it's going to go down. I don't see Captain America moving. I really hope DC doesn't move. I hope Warner Brothers doesn't move from that spot. I think it would be glorious to just see that battle. I mean, I want to see both films. So.
All right.
I want to be in the theater that day and watch us all scramble.
Oh, yeah, running back and forth between theaters to see, wait,
Mm-hmm.
now this was done. I got to get to the next showing of this one. Yep. Yeah, that would be cool. All right, we got time for 2 more quick ones. Let's go really quick.
Kayla Iris Garcia wants to know, actually, she says, Stark quits being Iron Man, Thor leaves Asgard, S.H.I.E.L.D. is done, Captain and team is disbanded. How is this going to play into Avengers 2?
We'll know soon enough.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, look, Fury said it best. When we need them, they will be there. And that's going to be the case. Something's going to come up. They will be back. What their story threads are going to be about how they do it, don't know. We'll just have to wait till Joss Whedon pulls that. I don't want to speculate too much because too much speculating will get into some spoilers detail of Captain America 2, which I don't want to do. But we got time. We got time to figure that out.
Yeah, and I think in the cinematic universe, as far as the Avengers go, it's not them all hanging out at a table eating a sandwich. They all have their own lives. They're all doing their own thing. If a giant something comes up, all of them will come together. The flare gun in the sky of the universe. The Avengers assemble. I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen with Avengers 2 is everyone's doing their own thing. Everyone comes together.
Right. So. All right, last question.
T-Dog Terrell wants to take it back to Middle Earth. When will we see the first Hobbit There and Back Again trailer? Because I can't wait for the final battle.
I'll be honest with you. I was just thinking about this the other day. I was thinking, I'm surprised we haven't seen that first little tease.
Right.
I'm the type of guy, I don't believe you need trailers before 4 months until the movie. But it is kind of standard practice for big projects like this, especially the 3rd film of the Hobbit franchise, to give us a little tease 9 months, 10 months in advance, right? The film, they've been in production on this film for 3 years, so, they've got to have a lot of stuff. I've got to suspect soon, and by soon, it's already April, mid-May. I think by mid-May, we're going to see our first look. What do you think?
Yeah, that's 6 months out, so it's May, June, they're going to have to give us a trailer. It's coming out in December this year, so.
If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to AMC Movie News on YouTube. It's free and a great way to stay updated with all the latest movie news and check out our daily show, AMC Movie Talk. Also, don't forget to check us out on Facebook and Twitter to stay in the loop for our special prizes, giveaways, and contests.